Have you ever poured your heart and soul into a video, maybe even spending as much as 2 weeks on getting it all put together in the edit, and then it's a total flop? Or maybe one of your worst videos you just uploaded so that you didn't miss an upload date, and it went semi-viral? I understand, I've been there. In today's video, we're going to be going over 3 things that we can all do to improve our chances here on YouTube. So let's get to the video. Over the last 8 years, I've learned a handful of things. In today's video, we're going to be discussing 3 things to improve your success, especially if you're a new channel here on YouTube. Before we get too deep into this video, number one, I want to say this. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. We're also going to be doing a giveaway. So stick around to the end, especially if you're interested in outdoor gear like we are, because we're going to be giving something really cool away to one of y'all. As I mentioned in the intro, I've been making videos roughly for 8 years now, and I've seen some highs and I've seen some lows. And to be honest with you, one of the videos that I worked hardest on, man, it didn't get very many views. I can't explain why that happened, but what I can explain is 3 mistakes that a lot of YouTubers make regularly, and we're going to give you 3 strategies to overcome these. One of the worst videos I ever made got what I'd call semi-viral traction. The one I spent 2 weeks on got nothing but crickets. You can hear the birds chirping. So 3 things that can help you, especially if you're a new YouTuber. Number 1, get out a pencil, write this down. You don't want to miss this. Get your pencil out and write this down. But number 1, focus on clicks and retention. YouTube is not always fair, but they are consistent. Get your pencil back out. We're fixing to go over number 2. Number 2, get your pencil out. We have to stop focusing on the number of views. Think about this for a second. Just like I mentioned, that one video went kind of semi-viral, and the one that I worked 2 weeks on got very few views at all. But let's just use the number 80. Let's just say that that video got 80 views. You worked really, really hard to get those 80 views. Imagine being in a room with those 80 people. Does that make sense at all? 80 people in one room. Those are how many people watched your video. That's quite a bit. Stop measuring success by views alone. 80 people in a room would be a pretty crowded room. 80 views is something to be proud of. Now, here's where the big one comes in. So last but not least, number 3 is don't get discouraged and don't give up. Because I can promise you this, your odds of success are much greater if you keep up the grind and keep doing what you're doing. At some point, it's bound to catch on, right? It's got to. I've actually discussed this several times with a good friend of mine, and sometimes he gets discouraged and like, what's the point? And I think that's what gets a lot of new YouTubers especially, giving up and quitting before you really get into your groove. It's not easy getting up every day at 4 o'clock in the morning and grinding out your next little outline for the next video that you're going to do. But trust me, at some point it's going to pay off. Here's your bonus tip. Think about maybe going with one subject. I can tell you, I know that a lot of channels, especially if they have one particular niche, they tend to do better. Unfortunately, I know that my attention span's real short and I get bored easy, and that's why our channel's an outdoor channel, and we've got everything from fishing, hunting, cooking, making stuff. That's where the makes part comes in. Another reason you might want to think about making it a little bit simpler platform is so you don't get overwhelmed. And this kind of goes back to number 3, not giving up. If you get overwhelmed and you're trying to do too much, that's where I think a lot of people, especially your new guys, end up quitting YouTube. It'd be a shame to quit before you really got into your groove. When I was back in Oklahoma, I remember a buddy of mine, and he called me and he's like, hey man, I'm running out of ideas. The thing that we need to think about more than the ideas for the next video is we need to think about a better execution. How can we deliver the message, get it across, so that people stay interested? That's better than the next video. Reflect on your own evolution more so than the next idea. Figuring out what works and what doesn't is way more important than that next big video idea. And then if you're like me, I think it's truly, truly important the value of being real. Be real. I'm telling you up front, I can't niche down. I can't do just one thing. My brain don't work that way. I'm constantly doing this or that or something else. Everything goes back to the outdoors, and I love making stuff. Before we get to the giveaway, let's just recap the 3 main points real quick. Number 1, focus more on the clicks and retention rate more than anything else. Stop measuring success by views alone. Again, imagine if your video had 40 views. Put 40 people in your living room. How crowded would your living room be then? And then the one I'm constantly working on is don't quit before I get good or get in my groove. I think more people will get a value out of you being real than anything else. Every once in a while I'll get lucky and somebody will send us something to do a review on. That's what we're going to be giving away today. We're going to do a little bit of video overlay right here, and we're going to be giving away this Garde Pro Trail Camera. Again, we love the outdoors, and here's one of the things when I'm talking about keeping it real, and this is exactly what I want to talk about real quick. Garde Pro did not send me this to do a review on because I'm awesome. No, they did it because you're awesome, and I hope that makes sense to you. I'm just a guy with a camera that loves the outdoors, and I like to share stuff, but the reason they sent it to me is because of viewers like you who are constantly watching and subscribing to our channel and sharing it. That's why they sent it to me. Not because I'm awesome, but because you're awesome. That's why we're giving it away to one of you. As we get ready to wrap this video up, this is ordinarily where I'd say, hey, if you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. But I'm not gonna do that today. I'm not gonna ask for subs today. In fact, if you wanna enter in to win the Garde Pro Trail Camera, and again, I'll have a picture of it right here so you can look at it. It's a really cool camera. We recently did a review on it. You do not have to be a subscriber. I'm not asking for subscribers. I'm not asking for comments, and I'm not asking for likes or shares. I do that. Here's something of interest, and you'll probably notice this too if you're a new YouTube creator. 80 to 85% of the people that watch our videos aren't even subscribers. So again, why would I make it mandatory that you be a subscriber to enter to win? I'm not doing it this time, guys. Just simply not doing it. If you want to enter into this giveaway, comment down below and say, I'm in. Put it in quotes. Remember this, especially if you're new to YouTube. If you're feeling discouraged, don't quit. By not quitting, you're still in the game. And that's actually a win. Again, we appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you all have a blessed week. And let's get outside and make something happen.